If you need help accessing the Wishing Tome, aka the Wellspring text at Broken Steppe Temple, I got you covered. Once you get to the temple, Essex Mass is going to basically tell you outright, put the characters on the matching platforms. As simple as this sounds, it's going to take some planning, especially if you have one of your previous playthrough main characters as one of your posse members. You're just a couple steps before the end of the game, so this is the last time you're going to be able to access any of these characters. So you need to make sure you take anything off of them that you want to keep before you talk to Essex. Besides any items you want, make sure you take the armor and weapons off of these characters because you're going to need them to put onto another posse member to help you get to the end of the game. After that, save. That's going to be important in case you accidentally talk to one of your characters. That's going to kick them out of the party and send them to the temple to stand on the platform. Then if you accidentally do that, you can always just reload. No big deal. Assuming you have everybody still alive from all 5 chapters, check your map and see who's available to go talk to. You'll notice that Across Rivers from Chapter 4 is not on the map. Jane Bell will be there if you're using your Chapter 2 and 3, which would be a higher hit points than your Chapter 1 Jane Bell. So you head over to her at the homestead, and when you talk to her, she's going to tell you, she'll tell you that Across Rivers is at Fort Glen, involved in a mutiny. Make sure you take a dump before you hit the road. Ah, that is a relief. And once you open the map, you'll see that Across Rivers is now showing up on the map at Fort Glen. It's going to be important to have a shovel, so if you don't already have one, you're basically next to Grackle. Just go there and grab one from the general store. If you do still have one, but it's on one of the other characters, you can use your horse to swap it from that character onto the horse, and then from the horse onto your main character. That way you avoid talking to the character and accidentally sending them to the temple. With shovel in hand, you're going to go to Fort Glen. Once you get there, the trapper at the gate will tell you that everything is locked up because there is a mutiny happening inside. So go around, fight or sneak, it's up to you. If you have your jump upgraded enough, you may be able to get on a tree stump and climb over the fence, but it's not necessary. Once you cross the line right here, it's going to say you're trespassing, but my experience is that these guards are all glitched out. If you're crouching and sneak, you can walk right in front of them and they won't see you. Once you get into the interior, go to the back right corner, you'll see a grave for Across Rivers. It will say that use the shovel to bury him. But you're not burying him, you're actually digging him up. Once you talk to him, he's going to leave and go to the temple to stand on the platform. You don't need to fight anymore if you don't want to. You can just run up the ramp, jump the fence, and get over to the empty area. And once it recognizes you as being out of combat, it will let you fast travel.
5 brands. Time to visit some familiar faces.
Once you have all your main characters that you're not playing on the platform, you can talk to the characters in your party and release them from the party to go stand on the platform. Once you do that, you'll be able to access the Wishing Tome. At this point, You're no longer going to be able to have any access to these characters for the rest of the game. You're almost at the end of the game, but you are going to get into some nasty fights. So you remember I told you, take that equipment off of your posse members and hold it. Once you can't get them anymore, you need to go to a couple of towns, pick up new posse members that you're going to want a little bit of extra help, because you're going to get into a few nasty fights on the way to the game ending. If this helped you, drop a comment, hit like, think about subscribing. There's a lot of content on here, and we live stream all the time. It's a huge variety of just about everything on this channel. We live stream regularly, and there are thousands and thousands of videos broken up into playlists by categories, make everything really easy to find. So I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching.